because of that, it plays the melody part. So whenever you're seeing a group like this where there's 3 horns or even 2 horns, you usually see a trumpet. And even in any band, any jazz group, you'll see a trumpet because that's usually the instrument that handles the heavy lifting as far as the playing melodies. And then when you're looking for harmony, then obviously you're breaking it down. You want a reed instrument. The standard reed instrument that we use here is a tenor saxophone for this grouping. It's a bigger sounding than the alto or soprano. Kenny G, if you've ever heard him, he plays a soprano saxophone. Really nauseatingly, but he plays it. It's but the tenor saxophone, which is actually twice as big as a soprano saxophone, he plays a straight one. And so that instrument's got a big, full, fat sound, and it plays in a similar range as the trumpet and a similar range as the trombone, kind of right in the middle. And so it's a great kind of like liaison between the two. And then the trombone, which is the other, the low brass instrument, which has a really rich, full sound to it, which adds the body to any harmony. That is there, because it can play those lower notes. So you get a really nice full sound out of like 3 or 2 horns. And so you always see that pretty much this combination. So, and then the bass, anybody tell me what the bass does? What does Chris do back there?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, because he wants to know. What does Chris do? What? Blends melody and rhythm. I like that. He's definitely a rhythm instrument. But also when we play our chords, like C, E, G chord or F, A, C chord, he's usually playing the bottom part of the chords. He's playing a low C. So it really gives the feeling where the harmony is, so that the rest of us, when we're playing solos, we know what the heck we're doing. We try. And that's what a good bass player does. It really does and then also he's playing rhythm. So he's playing the chords, playing the bottom end of the chords, and also he's playing the rhythm along with the drums to get the groove going. Drums are a combination of a lot of different things, because in like the old marching band days, there was always a bass drum player who's playing, like on beats, like you got 4 beats, he's playing like on 1 and 3. And then what they did was combine the whole marching band drum kit into one thing. And so he's got the bass drum, the kick drum, which, what do you do when you play like a jazz thing? What does the kick drum kind of do?
The kick drum will actually either go along with the bass line, either like walking floors or just 1 and 3 for a traditional thing, or just accent things for different things.
Right, and he's got a snare drum, which is kind of for backbeat or
punches as well.
Yeah, and then he's got, and of course they would have a snare drum player, but also they would have a crash cymbal player. Somebody would play crash cymbal like in a marching band, and that is to emphasize a certain area, so like, or a new section. Like we were playing that last tune frantically, and everybody's going, we're playing, and we're going, where's the bridge part? And boom, he goes crash, and he goes, hey, there's where the bridge is. And so he's always helping us out. So he goes crash, and that helps us out a great deal.
Is that what that means?
That's what it is. But, I just took my mother. I just got back from a pleasure trip. I took my mother-in-law to the airport. Thank you. And then the cymbals, he's got a ride cymbal, he's got the hi-hat, and they really define what the beat is. And if you're playing contemporary music, the beat may be like 8 notes, where it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or it might be triplets, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like a 50s kind of tune. And he's really good. That's where those cymbals come into play. They really kind of set the motion for whatever the beat may be. What are we playing? Oh, we're going to do a tune which you've never heard before, and it's about a taco. And this is kind of a funk tune, and it's a tune I wrote a while back. I try and write a song every day, and I'm pretty good at that. I usually get up around 5:30, and there's always something rather banging around in here, which I'm trying to get rid of. But I write a tune, and then a lot of times get a chance to orchestrate it out right away. And so I usually do that. That's where all these books have come from. And so this is a tune I wrote called Soft Taco. And this combines getting out of just the jazz end of it, using more contemporary beats, still improvising. So it's still going to have a head. You'll hear where the head is. And then everybody's going to improvise on it. And then we'll take it on out. But this is going to demand the electric bass. I find an electric piano that can be better than this piece of firewood, and play it anyway. This is called
7 steps to the right of 7 steps.
Soft Taco. Now I want you to think of some questions to ask these characters. Get a chance. This is a great time to ask. So we'll wait till after this tune. If you have something you'd like to ask one of us,
Yeah, we want to ask you.
It's not in here.
Soft
In
title?
the second book?
The second book.
Yeah, it's in the second book. 174.
Type the other one, secretary.
I'll try the other one. Speaking of Tom Kubis, who writes a song every day, I don't know if you guys know this, but the man is world famous. And we have him right here at Golden West College to take advantage of. How many Grammys have you been nominated for? Three Grammys and the finest jazz educator in the nation.
One Grammy.
Your hand was right on it. Yeah, a couple more pages, no.
Oh, great, it's in the wrong
And
book.
they're out here.
Tommy, put the light back on the stand.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's in the wrong book. But truly, Tom Kubis is one of the best jazz educators in the nation.
Yeah.
You would have to go to, across the country, maybe Berkeley or North Texas State, to find somebody of his caliber.
And they probably took lessons from him.
And the top guys in the industry all started under him. I'm going to say all. I mean, I can list 10 major recording artists in Los Angeles who started out with Tom Kubis. So we're really lucky to have him.
Oh, great. Very nice, Larry.
Yeah, tell the truth.
All right. This, yeah. And watch there is. Let's repeat the head.
Both times?
Well, no, let's do the second time. Just play it once.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go.